Why would Drake take his sexy songs for you to the UK and not the USA? What up, words? Your boy Challz Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those Cashaps to CLBMG. Join the membership gang. So I looked online today and I saw that Drake is taking his tour to the UK and the EU. And the first thought in my mind is like, bro, low-key might be a little scared to come over here to these states right now at the moment. He probably want to let things cool down, simmer down a little bit, let his fan base bubble up, right? Apparently, he's back to being the #1 streamer, according to the Drake fans on my Twitter line, right? Apparently, he's doing, and Hot 97, weirdly, are like, he can't be stopped. He's 1.5 billion. I'm like, see, this is why Hot 97, this is why we got an issue with you guys. Like, you're like, he's unstoppable, da-da-da. Just report the thing. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down. Like, you're doing the most trying to pander to the, I don't know what's going on over there at Hot 97, but calm down. Just state it. State the facts and leave it at that. Okay? So, end of the day, I'm seeing that he's starting to get some momentum back, right? And maybe he's thinking like, if I could go do this UK tour and kind of like get my whistle wet and get in front of these crowds and da-da-da, maybe that's what he's thinking. But to me, I'm thinking like Kendrick doing all this, that, and the third. This is the time to strike and show everybody, listen, I ain't gone, I ain't dead. I want the conflict. I want the smoke. I'm like, yo, listen, I want to break some of them numbers you doing. I want to steal some of them fans from you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm thinking like I'm supposed to be thinking, if I'm competitive, I'm a hip hop head like I'm supposed to be. I'm just #1 rapper with a billion streams, right, gang? So in my opinion, I'm looking at this. This is like telltale signs of a man that's a little bit afraid. I'm just going to be honest. He's not trying to run up in these states right now. I don't think it's going to bode well for him, but he's going to the UK. So I want to read this article because if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be overseas in Europe and the UK at the same time. Because Kendrick got some UK shows. He's going to be in Glasgow July 8th, 2 nights in Glasgow, 2 nights in Birmingham, Cardiff. He's going to be in London the 22nd of July. So, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be over there around the same time, which is kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why don't you come and get this UK money, right? But I mean, I'm sorry, USA money, right? But let me read this and we're going to have a conversation. Drake announces a new UK and EU Some Sexy Songs for You tour with the Party Next Door. Good. He taking your boy Party with him. So your boy finally gets some shine. He ain't in the video. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even getting his name ain't even on the record, right? No Kid, the one record that they got, he ain't even on there. The one big record that did something that they stream 24 hours a day on every phone available in the house and the iPads and the laptops. Every single Drake fan is mandated to stream 24 hours a day. Wake up, and put your hours, set your alarm clock every hour on the hour. You got to wake up, check that phone, make sure that screen ain't closed. So No Kid's the only one that's popping. But let me keep this moving. Drake is embarking on a series of highly anticipated arena tour dates across the UK and Europe in July, August, and September 2025. The Some Sexy Songs for You UK and EU tour features Party Next Door as a special guest, gang. Believe it or not. So this boggles me. I'm just like, I'm going to be honest. How am I a special guest when this is our album? This is our album together. Why am I a special guest? Make that make sense. Why am I a special guest when I'm on the album? I'm on the cover art. My name is right beside your name. I don't know if his name is might be even first on the album cover. What we doing? Why am I a special guest? It's weird, gang. I'm just going to be honest. The boy hits the UK in July to headline all 3 nights of the Wireless Festival in London's Finsbury Park from July 11th to July 13th. So they're probably looking at it like, we already over there. Let's just throw a tour together. This is a little late in the game to be throwing a tour together because it looked like to me it's June. And the tickets go on sale. I think they went on sale yesterday. No, they're going on sale Friday, June 6th. Yeah, this real quick, I guess. Gonna strike while the iron's hot, but they could have thought this. They knew about this. Shit, I heard about this Wireless Festival about 2 months ago. I'm just gonna be honest. So I don't know, man. It's a little late in the game to be throwing this tour together, but that's what they doing, and let's see what happens. Performing these 3 different set lists, joined by special guests, including Party Next Door, Summer Walker, Burna Boy, and Vybz Kartel. This marks his first UK performance in 6 years. The entire tour will see Drake perform his greatest hits, both new and old, for the first time in 6 years. Following the Wireless Festival, Drake will hit Birmingham, Manchester in mid-July before going over to Amsterdam, Antwerp, Zurich, Cologne. I might be saying these wrong. Stockholm, Copenhagen, Milan, Paris, Berlin, Munich, and Hamburg. All places I want to go. I'll be in every single one of them places sooner or later. I got some cruises lined up heading over there, but it is what it is. Let me keep this pushing. Tickets for the UK and EU shows will be available starting Wednesday, June 4th via pre-sales. The general sale will begin on Friday, June 6th at Live Nation and Drake related. Pre-sale on the sale time start times vary by market. So I don't know, man. It probably, I'm sure his reputation ain't as damaged over there as it is over here. So that's probably what they're banking on. He got 2 nights in Birmingham, 2 nights in Manchester, 2 nights in Amsterdam. These are all arenas. These are not stadiums, gang. Do not get it twisted. This is not going to break the record that Kendrick is doing. But this is in Europe, so it's not supposed to. But at the end of the day, to me, it reeks of fear. I'm just going to be honest. Your bread and butter is here. A lot of your fans are in the UK, in the USA. And you really want them numbers here in the USA. You should be promoting that album here. Now, maybe he's going to line something up for, I don't know about lining up a tour for October and November and December. That's kind of scary because it starts snowing and all this and that. So it's a whole lot of things could go wrong. I don't think you want to line up a tour for that time of the year. But, it is what it is. Let me keep this pushing. So they're going to be in Copenhagen, Milan, Paris, all the way up through the end of September. Now, I feel like for them to put this together, this is a little bit kind of late because we knew about Kendrick's tour for a while, right? A couple months. They're giving themselves just like they did with the Australia tour, right? That ended up a couple of them shows. They cut a couple of them shows off at the tail end of that thing. I think this is the word spiraling again. This is not planned well, gang. I'm just gonna be honest. Now maybe he can pack it out, maybe he can't, but you're giving yourself literally 30 days. Like if this going on sale June 6th and the first show is July 20th, that's a little bit over 30 days to pack these shows out. This is tough. And you're doing 2 nights and you know what I'm saying? You're doing 2 nights at every stadium. Gang, listen, this is something that could go wrong. This could go bad. And then hopefully they're not out there with them signs again talking about, Drake, can you buy my mom a car? Like all this crazy stuff. Like he gonna pick the best sign to give $20K to. Don't do that. Just do the shows. I think they need to ban all them signs about begging for money. That stuff look weird. It don't play well over here. We look at it like, yo, these people not even there to see the show. They got signs up begging for like school loan payments and college tuition and pay my rent and buy my girlfriend a wedding, a engagement ring. It's crazy. So I hope they don't do that. But he haven't been there 6 years. He hadn't been to Australia and God knows how long, it was 8, 9 years. And it's like, why you bouncing all around the door? You could have already came here. You could have already came to the U.S. and did all this. Like last year, you could have came in the heat of the conflict. You could have been here, but he waited, dropped the album like everybody told him. Everybody was like, "Yo, wait till the Super Bowl's over, then drop your album," which is what he did. He did it on Valentine's Day. And that's what a lot of people was telling him, yo, just fall back, bro. He didn't really fall back, but he pretended to fall back and then dropped that album. And here we are. That came out February. We in May now, and he's planning the tour. So y'all don't know if y'all gonna get that solo album. Y'all waiting on the Iceman, right? The Iceman album. Unless he drop it sometime. I don't think he's gonna drop that before this tour ends. I'm just going to be honest. You won't be able to push it right. You're going to be on tour for Sexy Songs for You. So y'all can expect that Iceman thing sometime when it's cold. Like, y'all ain't getting that Iceman thing till probably Christmas. It's a Christmas gift. Y'all going to get that. All you Drake fans that's waiting on that Iceman album, allegedly, right? And he probably changed the name because I know a lot of you, some of you guys are really excited about this title. I don't think this is a good title. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't think it's a good title. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I think it's like, it may be a dummy title to just see what y'all do, to see how y'all bite. But I think that, yet again, it doesn't, what does that mean? It means absolutely nothing. Like, it has no meaning, and here we go again, right back in a loop of nonsense that don't mean anything to anybody, and I think this is not what you can do. You can't come out with stuff that don't mean nothing. But like I said, Kendrick gonna be in the UK and he's gonna be over there in the European vicinity as well around that time, so maybe, I don't know what he's trying to do by trying to be there around the same time, but Kendrick is done July 23rd, so pretty much, he's just going to be getting there when this guy's leaving. He's going to be getting to the UK when he's leaving, or European district. So I don't even know what this means, this plans, but I just think to me, it reeks of fear. It reeks of knowing your boundaries. You know you can't come to the U.S. right now. You definitely don't want to go down and do nothing crazy like put some stadium tours together. And there's a lot of artists that's not going to rock with him. The people on here is probably the only people that's really going to rock with Drake. Well, he can get some people. Some people will still go out on a tour with Drake. I'm just going to be honest. But at the same time, would they be worth adding? Like the people he got Party, and then, what did he say? Burna Boy, Summer Walker. I'm surprised Summer Walker's on there. But I think that's for the whole festival. That's not his tour. That's for the the Wireless Festival, not his whole tour. So I don't know if he's gonna take Burna Boy and Vybz Kartel and them on the tour too, but I don't know. But I think it's a bad look to keep bouncing and jumping around the USA, because then when you come, people gonna be like, yo, bro, you took mad long, you were scared to get here. Yes, he still got fans, people going to buy the tickets and they're gonna go and da-da-da, but it's still a aura. His aura's messed up, and it's going to take a lot for people to want to pay them parking fees and walk and get in that stadium to pack it out. It's going to be difficult. Even in the UK, it's just going to be difficult. I'm just going to be honest, because a lot of people looking at it like bro's a wounded animal. He's desperate. He's throwing out love songs. Like, it's not the same. You're not getting the same. And it says he's going to perform old and new songs. And I think they say something like, let me see, that he's going to perform old hits, new hits, across the water, and something about they're going to be taking like AI or some type of request or some weird shit. It's just a lot of nonsense going on. Just like deflecting stuff. It's just trying to steer the narrative away from this lawsuit and this battle. But I feel like it's going to be really risky trying to do something this short notice. Like, again, Beyonce tour did not freaking, they didn't give it a month to plan it. Like, they take the time. Beyonce breaking all kind of numbers. She breaking some of Kendrick's numbers. So I don't think that this is the right way to do a tour. You're doing a tour with all these dates. Once again, you're jumping out there, and we might get some canceled shows. It's going to be all these, and now we're going right back into this spiraling black hole of seats and no seats and how many seats were sold and who. It's like, I don't even want to hear it at this point. It's like, yo, just do your show, gang. But at the end of the day, it's no excuses. It's no excuses. You can't make no excuses. You don't really have big enough record. So right now, you're going to be doing this, let's just be honest, based on your old music and your old fans coming out, because you didn't do enough numbers to warrant a huge, massive tour, 2 nights a city, and all that. You're in arenas. You haven't done enough. I'm just going to be honest. You're like Bobby Shmurda right now. You didn't do enough for 30 cities. Like, gang. So what I'm saying is, and I know I sound crazy, but I be right a lot of times, I think this is a very risky tour. Yes, he's going to fill an arena. Should be easy for Drake. Should be easy to fill an arena, but 2 nights in a row, and then go to the next city 2 nights in a row on this short notice, you're asking your fans to drop a lot of stuff, to go and pay money that they might not have, and to hurry up and rush and get everything, get the hotels, da-da-da, and you're putting the strain on these cities and these venues. It's a lot to just throw together. I'm telling you, it's June. It's June 3rd. It's going to be June 4th. So it's like, you're asking these people to put all this stuff together and get you a knock out the park. It's going to be difficult. I'm going to say that. I'm going to leave it at that. We'll see how I do. We're going to be here. I'm going to be here monitoring. But like I said, I think it's a scary move. We all know you really don't rap for the UK. You rap for here. You ain't been there in 6 years. You rap for the USA, and you're ducking. You're dodging, gang. I wonder why. Let me know what you think in the comments. CLBMG. Head on over to black-yeti.com. Make sure you let them know who sent you. You got to put the dash in the middle, Black-Yeti. They ship all over the country. They support the program. They support the What Show, which is every Wednesday night, 9:15. We go live. We most likely will be discussing this on 8 different streaming channels. You can find it right here on this network too, 9:15 every Wednesday night. All right, I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine.
Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. Black-Yeti.com.
CLB.